There are no guarantees with our careers, which can be scary. Yet it's also incredibly freeing because it is rich in possibility and potential. To approach our career management with excitement, we need self awareness, intention, reflection, and a commitment to ourselves. We need to be open to this possibility and potential, both within ourselves and to what the world around us is telling us. Knowing how to manage our career is intertwined with knowing what we want our life to look and feel like. We need to be clear about what we value, who we value, and how we can build a life with those who share our vision. We need to know when to say yes, no, and not yet. How can we do that? Well, one way is to develop a process where you know how you feel when you're making a decision that's aligned with your values and with your unique purpose. At Marquette, we call that process discernment, which is St. Ignatius's form of decision making coupled with prayer, faith, and insight. When we discern, we are, quote, making a discriminating choice between two or more good options that does not bring us to absolute certainty, but rather operates in a climate of faith. And that's a quote by Elizabeth Liebert. Discernment is something we learn and improve with practice because it's a process through which we learn how our connection with a higher power works in our unique lives and what authenticity, integrity, and freedom feel like for us. Now, here at Marquette, my students develop this process through reflections and practice in my classes. Students complete activities where they reflect on where they feel the most authentic and when they have acted with integrity. They also create discernment maps, which are visual representations of their discernment process. And through these maps, students reflect back on where they have been to discover how they arrived at where they are today. They identify people, moments, places, and things that have formed them and have informed their decisions, like their decision to attend Marquette and to choose their major. Sometimes students are surprised to learn that the loudest voices in their discernment process aren't their own voice, but that of a parent, relative, or other person. Then the students and I work together to amplify a student's own voice so that they know how to move forward in greater freedom to build a life that feels uniquely their own. You can develop your own discernment practice by working with a spiritual director, which, fun fact, is freely available to you as a Marquette student through campus ministry. You don't need to be any particular religious or faith tradition to do this. Just contact campus ministry and tell them you're interested in working with a director who specializes in discernment. Developing your discernment practice is one way to be certain amidst uncertainty and to lead you to a life well lived.